It allows, basically, if you put the black shit on Sun, he can walk through that ability, but we see the gank coming up top.
Yeah, LoveLing going in now. Koroi could be in trouble. Gogoing and cutting around. A good burrow there coming through for LoveLing for the knockup, but Koroi going to try and turn it around, but first blood goes to Gogoing's Gnar. Yeah, Twisted Fate going straight in there. Koroi going to get towered over here, and Gogoing gets a second kill, and Koroi flashes away.
The trader is not going to be just a free tower. We see 4 members completely collapsing onto this dragon. I believe that LoveLing knows what's happening, but there's nothing he can realistically do. The first dragon for a turret, you probably give the advantage to the turret mid lane. The damage comes through though. This is when it looks bad.
Pawn goes massive there, hits a spear, max range out of the brush, and just destroys Cool.
Oh wow, if you do hit the spear and he actually had the cards down, there was no chance for the stun card. That's the part where it actually looks bad for the Twisted Fate.
And Pawn an amazing solo kill, but in towards the top side. Gogoing going to get one of his own there. Tower dives as Morgana behind the tier 2, and now has to run. Actually, TP's out. Very smart play there by Gogoing.
But LoveLing could be in a lot of trouble. The spear does land, but flashes away from the damage. Nice use of the flash, but meiko, not sure if he has stun up. He does.
He does, yeah. Stuns him in, and now Pawn going to move in onto LoveLing in Cougar form. They're going to hit the spear. Pawn's going to collect another kill there, and Nidalee's starting to go off, Papa Smithy.
Absolutely.
Though, in for support as well, but so is Gogoing. Jarvan actually might have found a kill here. Gogoing going to move in. Spear will miss there for Pawn, who's a little low on mana. Gogoing is going to bounce over the wall. Actually, a ward going over the top, and now Pawn, oh no, he can't get the bounce, but he's going to keep chasing, and clearlove finally uses the ulti. Good patience there, and a kill goes to Jarvan. And maybe the big issue is Cool actually going to get caught out as well. Pawn going to looking for another kill there. The exhaust did go down, I believe. I think it was meiko's there onto TF, and now LoveLing can't quite get away. Pawn does not have enough mana for a spear, I don't think, but give them enough room to start rotating to the dragon.
It's definitely where you want to be fighting as Rumble, but there was nobody else coming in, but Cool's dead.
Oh my god, Pawn just jumped straight in on an amazing stun there by meiko to set it up, and Pawn just executing people. Sun almost dead there as well. Pawn's Nidalee is so good. Has to be careful though, a really strong counter push for OMG, but Pawn is flanking very well. That spear just destroys LoveLing, and Pawn pounces right on his head. They're going to keep moving. clearlove already got the second dragon, and Pawn going in Rambo right now. Sun has to be careful, does quick draw out of the way, but EDG, Pawn is taking over the game on his own.
A few levels, maybe work towards that Morello Nomicon, but everything starts moving crazy, but Cool's in.
Yeah, Koroi actually he's going to go in. Sun gets that next kill. Good Gnar there onto Pawn. Actually, Nidalee going to go down, and Gnar will get the shutdown goal there. So OMG finds some great picks with their Twisted Fate, and that's 2 kills and a turret. Very aggressively here. A great juke of the wall up, and a good stun there by meiko, and Koroi going to move in there as well. But the rest of OMG are coming up. LoveLing has made his way up with the help of the ulti, but deft just does so much damage. That's going to force LoveLing to flash. Deft though going to go in. Gogoing going to move in for a massive Gnar, and he is going to get the first kill on Corki, but Rek'Sai did go down. Koroi's going to use the ulti. meiko flashing in. They want Sun so badly, but Xiyang is going to move in. Does bind on the Koroi. That should get another kill. And there's Morgana. 2 for 1 OMG.
The 1-for-1 trade, deft for LoveLing, is not in the advantage of EDG. Very surprising over-aggression with the flash forward from deft.
And EDG going to continue poking.
518 AP at 25 minutes is completely overtuned for damage, but these spears aren't sticking yet.
meiko going in, they want Cool, they use the ulti, clearlove dives in as well, and Nidalee cleans up so easily, and Koroi has popped the ulti. They use everything to get the kill.
And a Twisted Fate. There's so many initiation options for OMG, though right now, Gogoing's being corralled. He should be able to get away.
clearlove actually pops his ulti. Good bounce though from Gogoing. Pawn wants the spear, but a good equalizer will dodge the spear. They're going to dive in, actually very aggressive. Enough damage, yes they do have it. Pawn just does so much, and they assassinate her now. It's going to be on split push duty.
Pawn does so much damage to structures. You'd think Trinity Force Corki was the big offender. No, it's actually Corki. And they get more split pushing done with that pick. I'm so surprised, but Destiny's been used.
Yeah, Destiny and the teleporters come through now as well. They really want these kills. Deft gets out of the way. Pawn has to be careful. A great flash though, but he does get exhausted. Stunned up there as well. Gogoing bounces over them. Pawn lasting a little while longer. That might buy time for Deft to get out, but clearlove's joining him in. Deft gets nailed by a binding. meiko with the stun, but they can't do anything, and now both carries dead. EDG have to run for the hills.
Xiyang's skill shots have not evaded him, even from the support role, nailing deft with that dark binding. He didn't need to stick around. He used the pop the heal just to give some defense over to Pawn, but Pawn falls, deft falls, now meiko falls as well.
OMG at this point just going to get the Baron.
Looks like Koroi's just going to try and do as much damage to this bot turret as possible. He realized there's just basically no chance of being able to contest anything, no ability to fight a fight once that Mega Gnar comes through, so they have to disengage.
Yeah, Sun with the Bloodthirst actually tanking up the Dragon as well. Locket getting popped, Dragon getting low, and OMG should be able to get it and do that. clearlove now forced to get away. Mega Gnar is diving into the back, but clearlove dodges the wallop and gets up, but Cool able to chase with the Destiny. EDG split up a little bit too much, you have to think, but Cool has not pulled the trigger yet. The rest of EDG regroup and do a very good job of not getting killed by TF.
Iron buff is gone, but You can see they activate the Destiny. They're going to go for the hard push. They know Nidalee's not grouped, and it's very low.
Yeah, good flasher actually coming through. clearlove going to dive back into the backlines. Cool. Going to go in. Koroi popping down as well. Deft gets a kill on a meiko. Gogoing dived in, but he's so low and Cool. Going to get forced back here as well. Does go down to Deft, who gets a double. LoveLing now in trouble as that goes down. Veigar gets killed by TF, but Gogoing is solo. San soon to fall there as well. That's 4 for 2 in favor of EDG.
And EDG, we actually see the teleport coming through from Rumble. They want to clean up Gogoing. They want this ace. The last kill probably doesn't mean that much in the grand scheme of things, but it's going to feel oh so good.
Yeah, Pawn collects the last one as well. Really pads the skull on an EDG. Defend their inhibitor for now.
So it's the extra BF sword finish from Deft and the Lich Bane Nidalee. Nidalee was already chunking turrets before we ever spoke about this. Actually, Graves just went over and soloed the dragon, which helps arrest some momentum. 2 dragons finished. But EDG, they're rushing the Baron, but the vision's confirmed.
Great ulti there by Cool as well, but EDG are zerging it down, Gogoing. Gonna dive back in, but EDG are forced to get up. meiko flash forward in, he ultis there as well. He really wants to kill onto Cool, but Cool does pop the zone. He's Gogoing very tanky. LoveLing going in the back there as well. Pawn trying to make something happen. clearlove is solo, and OMG are wiping the floor with EDG. Pawn trying to kite out, just misses the binding though. Gonna keep hopping out. Koro alive with his ulti back up, but that's 3 for 1. They're actually 3 for 0, and Rek'Sai just going in, trying to cut off this Nidalee, but Pawn is kiting. So Xiyang is gonna go down. Pawn picks up a kill and gets away. Are you kidding me? No, San gonna come in now as well. Pawn, Zhonya's is here, but Cool's here as well. LoveLing also in there, and finally TF gets the kill.
Massive misposition from Deft. Usually the savant of team fighting, always in the right position in late game team fights, was caught at the front, instantly burst down by San, and that's where EDG's comp falls apart. It's basically a 2 damage threat after that. Rumble tries to overstay, dies instantly. It's going to be a second Baron for OMG.
Yeah, they'll pick it up pretty handily here. Some more people are going to move in here. LoveLing can't tank it forever, but there we go. San going to help him. Gogoing will even offer to tank it for him. LoveLing might just smite him back out here, and Cool, plenty of defense, actually going to push out the top lane.
Yeah, I mean, Deft just can't afford to be dying first in these fights. Has so many escapes, still had his flash available, but died basically instantly. And this is Twisted Fate not grouping, of course, has the Destiny available, just trying to get a mini wave push in the middle, but the big fight's on.
Yeah, Koroi goes in, sorry, Gogoing goes in, and Koroi pops his on. He's Gogoing, nards them off, but they just want the inhib. clearlove though, gonna dive in onto LoveLing. OMG a little bit split. A good stun there for meiko. Knock up there into Gogoing. Can they take out the massive Gnar? No, not quite yet. But EDG defend. Cool though is in the mid lane, pushing down structures. He's almost got the inhib. He does pick it up. He flashes out immediately and then pops his QSS as well. They can't chase him, and EDG are slowly losing their base.
Yeah, the Mercurial Scimitar actually gave him the small movement speed boost, which is very, very important. No Ghost available. He pops the Destiny, fakes out the re-engage, doesn't use it, and he's back down bottom.
San could be in trouble. clearlove tries to ult him, but can't quite land it. A quick draw and flash keeps him alive, and Cool has faked him out. Gogoing's down here as well. He actually TP'd back with his home guard to try and get these structures, and it's a little messy but very creative. And OMG, 3 inhibs down now for EDG. So much to shake off. clearlove wants it so bad, but look at the damage. He just gets chunked out there. clearlove actually jumping onto Gogoing, gets Gnarred back into his own and will go down. The ulti they're coming through. Xiyang takes a spear, but they're just fighting in. Gogoing is so tanky. Koroi does zone them off very nicely. Deft, can he get the kill? He's going in. Xiyang has popped the ulti. San's got the first kill. Deft, though, does get locked up, but the damage is coming in. LoveLing gonna try and find it. Deft is still alive, and Pawn does so much damage. Snipes off Cool, but he does go down, and EDG just not enough at this point. Deft's gonna die, and OMG are gonna take the first game versus Edward.
And there's something fitting about San coming back into this team, playing Graves 6-1 and 11, doing his job. He didn't go for the critical strike. He didn't go for the consistent damage, but they didn't need it. They had so much burst and control damage coming through. But Gogoing in the front line, 9-3-12. What a monstrous performance from their captain.